Hello, guys. This is Brianna with Temperance Tarot, and I just kind of wanted to do basically like a live stream. You guys can ask me any questions you want, and I will answer them with my tarot deck. Let's see. Sorry, this is my first time doing this. Hi! Alright, you can ask me any question. I will answer it. I will shuffle my cards and do the best that I can. Hi! Okay, so I will say one thing. I actually just got this deck in the mail today, so please bear with me. The thing that makes this deck pretty cool is that it's two-sided. So you can see there's some on here, some on the back. So I will be using the guide that they give me just so I can make sure that I'm giving you an accurate message. I'm going to start with you, Moniece. You just asked if you will move in January. So let me shuffle the cards and we will see. Will you move in January? Okay, let's see. Move in January. Okay, so interesting. You got the Eight of Swords. So this is the first side of the card. So the Eight of Swords always means feeling trapped, feeling stuck in your situation, feeling like you can't move. Now, what I like about the back of this card is you can see that, yes, she is bound by ropes, but the ropes are very loose. And she also has a sword in her grasp. So I feel like right now you may be feeling stuck, like you may not be able to move, but in actuality, it's like the power is literally in your hands. Yeah, you feel stuck. Yeah, you feel tied up, but literally the ropes are so loose. You can free yourself at any time. You just have to want to do it. You have to build up that courage to take that step. All right, I'm going to move on to Doll Face. Will you get pregnant anytime soon? Let me go ahead and shuffle these cards again. And if you feel stuck or stagnant, just do it. I mean, I don't know what your sign is. You may be one of those people who maybe like, a little bit more earth energy. You feel like you want to stay in a place, build roots, that kind of thing. But honestly, just go for it. If you want to move, do it. Whatever it's for, if it's for career, if it's just for the hell of it, I say go for it. All right, now, Doll Face. Will you get pregnant anytime soon? Let's see. Okay, we got these three cards. Okay, so this I might have to use the guide because some of these are reversed. And it's interesting because there's no like reversals in these cards. It's just like two sides of the same card. So it's just kind of how you look at it. That's interesting. Okay, let's look. Okay, so you got the Wheel of Fortune, but you got the back side of the Wheel of Fortune. Or, wait, this is actually the... Yeah, see, this is... Okay, no, this is actually the front side of the Wheel of Fortune. So, to me, the Wheel of Fortune is always about cycles. It's all about things turning. Now, this could be the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, because you also have the Six of Swords. So this is moving on, moving towards something, and you're moving towards the world here. You're ending a cycle. So to me, it's like you have two cycles. You have the wheel, which is about timing, and the world, which is about completing life cycles, and you're moving towards that. And I know you can't see it, but the way I'm facing, it's like literally the boat is moving towards the world. Now, when you say soon, I can't tell you how soon it will be, but I can say that it's all about timing here. Timing and your cycles seem to be playing a really, really huge role in this reading. So I feel like it's going to happen, but maybe not on the time that you want it to. So in regards to soon, I can't tell you, but with the world here, it seems like your cycles are kind of completing out. You may be starting a new cycle, or you may be ending one that you're already in. So I feel like once the time kind of starts to align, then yes. But as far as soon, I can't tell you that. Okay, hold on, let me go through this. Yeah, I'm just going in order. There's no list. I just finished the second one, so I'm just going to go in order. Blue thing, Damien. You want to know how Damien feels about you. So with that one, I want to actually use this energy oracle card. For those who just joined in, I just got these decks literally in the mail a few hours ago, so I want to kind of practice and try these out. So for a love message, I want to try to use these energy oracle cards. They seem to have some better insight, I think, in regards to love. And if I can also pull a tarot card for you as well. So you want to know how Damien feels about you. Now, these cards, I mean, these are brand new. They're kind of sticky. You know, they're sticking to each other. So it's been taking me a little bit to shuffle these out. So bear with me. Okay, you want to know about Damien. Oh, that was really quick. Okay, you got the Healer of the Ages, card number 51. Where's my little booklet? Okay, so this card is about health and vitality. It brings about wisdom and healing. It says that flowing to you is love and a powerful healing intention. You may have started to feel interesting. So this really isn't about love. Let me see if I can pull a tarot. How Damien feels about love. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, we got two cards. All right. You got the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So with the Nine of Swords, it always, usually to me, it means some kind of mental issues. It means maybe like depression, maybe anxiety, maybe not sleeping well. And then the Ace of Wands, though, that's about something very exciting, something very powerful. Now, I don't know, because like I said, these cards are facing two ways. I'm not too familiar with which way is what, honestly. So let me see which way this is. Swords. Okay, so yeah, you got the back side of the Nine of Swords. It says that someone could pull you from a fearful place. You feel like you can't get enough distance from a situation to separate fear from reality. But it will only get brighter from here, which I like that because you do have the Ace of Wands, which is something very creative, something very exciting, something very powerful coming to you. But it's interesting that you got like a dark place, you have something exciting, and then you got the Healer card. So I'm not exactly sure what your situation is, and it doesn't seem like this is how he feels about you. I feel like maybe this is something that you need to work on yourself, maybe work on healing yourself first before you worry about something else. Maybe that's what they're trying to tell you, because this isn't a message about him. This is a message about you and what you kind of need to do. Sandra Bradley, what does God want from me? Interesting. That's a very interesting question, and I find myself asking that every single day. All right, Sandra, let's see. I feel like maybe the better way to say that is like your purpose. Is that what you're asking? You're still here? And yes, Claudia, you can ask a question. Just type it. I'm just literally scrolling down. So there's no, like, you don't have to do anything. Just ask. All right. And I mean, I guess I'll just ask. What does God want from you? Let's see. I'll just maybe, like, ask about your purpose. You have the Ten of Swords. You feel very defeated right now. And I feel like from that question, you could kind of gather that. Ten of Swords is about heartbreak. It's about just ultimate. It's a lot of pain. And you can see this guy literally has 10 swords and someone's watching over him. The sun is even blacked out. Let me see which side of the card this is. Okay, swords. Okay, so this is the back side of the card. Okay, that's interesting. So the imagery in here, it says that the knight is dead and his spirit, the guy standing over him, could be his spirit looking at his death. Or the knight was not attacked at all and this is his empty armor. Wow. It also says to contemplate what is essential in your life. I feel like with this, you think he's testing you because you were told you would get abundance. Then if you feel like this is a test, I feel like the only thing you can literally do is be the best person you can be. A specific example for me is I feel like I got tested about a year ago, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, and I got into a horrible accident and everything in my life just fell apart. Literally, I was defeated, I was depressed, I was just going through horrible emotions, and my life has turned to, like, did a complete 360. I mean, I'm in such a good place mentally and financially right now. I feel like what you need to do is remain positive. If you have a support system, please lean on them. And I feel like it's important to know you're never alone. If you do feel you are alone and you feel like you have no one to turn to, I promise you, you aren't. God's always listening. He's always watching. He knows your troubles. And the thing that always makes me feel better is literally he gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. I even had a dream. I won't get into all the details of the dream, but basically I was confronting a man who was about to kill himself, and he told me a little bit about his past. And in my dream, I was like, okay, if you didn't go through all you did in your past, do you think you would be at the point where you were now? And the man looked at me and he's like, well, there's your answer. Like, that was like a dream. I feel that was meant from God, saying basically, if you're not going through these trials and these tribulations now, you're not going to be in this much better place in the future. So, I mean, take it the best you can, stay optimistic. And I feel like whatever he has planned for you, you'll know. You'll know when it's right. Just stay positive, honestly. And just keep praying. Like I said, don't you lose your faith. I'm going to go on to the next. Jakari Thomas, any messages from your grandmother? Okay, Jakari. I never really ask about specific people that have passed along to give me messages. So I'm interested to see if she will give you a message. And I'm actually feeling called to use these cards instead of the tarot. So let's use the Energy Oracle cards. These are so sticky. Okay, way too many. Okay, there we go. All right, you got two cards. You have Woman Holding a Coin and Rest and Rejuvenation, card number 42 and 19. Let's see what that woman holding a coin is. It's about female connection in money, health, or value. It can be in regards to a successful endeavor regarding your finances or health. It could signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connection with someone who does. This is a woman you may meet where you make your money, or this could be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth and business. Well, I feel like that's also could be interpreted as your grandmother watching over you in regards to health and finances. You know, if you're thinking about getting a new job or making any kind of investment, I feel like your grandmother would be watching over you. And if you ever get some kind of gut feeling, I feel like you should definitely follow that, because that could definitely be her nudging you towards something. Rest and rejuvenation, number 19, I feel like that goes without being said. I feel like your grandmother wants you to take your time, rest, rejuvenate yourself. Don't take on too much. Don't take on too much stress. Take time for yourself and do things that make you happy and make sure you're okay mentally. Okay. Melina Mal. How does my ex feel for Bojana? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, but let's see. How does your ex feel about someone? Well, baby, why are you asking about an ex? Like, I'll do it anyway, but I'm just saying, don't be worried about who your ex is thinking about. Sorry, I'm still reading your... Okay. How does your ex feel about Bojana? Ooh, that one flew. Wow. All right. I think this is Justice. This is Justice reversed, which is interesting. And for y'all that don't know, I just got these decks today. Please forgive me for having to look up the reversed meanings. I usually don't really do reversals, and these aren't even technically reversals. They're just like two sides of a coin. But yeah, this is Justice, I guess, the opposite side of Justice. It says that the truth will come out. The situation is fragile and fraught with danger. It is far better to face it of your own free will than to wait and let justice choose her time. I don't know why your ex is your ex. I don't know who this Bojana girl is. But it says the situation is fragile and fraught with danger. You can never sneak around justice. To me, this is like... there's some truth that isn't being said, and things are going to come to light in this situation. So I can't necessarily tell you how he feels, but I can tell you that this situation, there's something's going, I feel like this is drama. Like something is going to tip over, something is going to be brought to justice, and brought to the light. It's like you can see in the card too, the scales are thrown down, like justice was not served in this situation, whatever it is, but you can believe it will be. All right, next person, Linda Duffy. Is there anything blocking me that I don't know or see? I'm a Capricorn. Okay, anything blocking you? Let me shuffle these out. I don't know. I feel like that Justice reverse. I don't know. That had some weird energy along to it. Okay. Linda. Anything blocking Linda? That's interesting. You got the Two of Cups. I don't know if this is the right side or the... These cards are confusing, but I think they're so pretty. Okay. Two of Cups. Here we go. Okay, so this is actually the front side of the Two of Cups. Ooh. It said, it is warned against illusions of love. Two people have recognized their twin souls as if they've known each other forever. You can trust your feelings and your heart's calling. The signs are good for an equal and honest relationship. But it says that you're warned against illusions of love. The Two of Cups is always about a union. The weird thing about this is that it's dark. And this is the side that you got. There is an opposite side that is light. So I feel like just be careful. In regards to something blocking you, I would say be careful of love. Now, I don't know what your relationship status is, but just be mindful in regards to love. I'm not sure if it's blocking you, but it may maybe hinder you in some aspects. You know, love is blind or whatever. I would just be careful with that. Hi, Valentina. Thank you. Good enough. Okay. Okay, baby Fantasia, you would just like a message. I can do that. Trying to think. Energy, oracle cards, or the tarot. I'm trying to switch it up. Let's do the oracle cards. Any messages for baby Fantasia? Oh, these are so sticky. I think I definitely like matte cards better. These are shiny and they're just so hard to shuffle. They keep like rubbing up against each other and I'm just not with it. Okay, baby Fantasia. Is it weird that I feel I didn't realize how weird this looks. I do use my boobs to actually shuffle my cards. I'm like watching myself in the camera. Sometimes I don't realize that I'm doing it, but like I use it to like, I guess push them down so they don't fall. That is so weird. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll get back to it. Okay, any messages? That was a lot. I will take the two that fell out in my lap. And you also got, no, you got like a stack down here. So I'll take the two that fell out in my lap. So any messages? We have strategy and the thinking woman. So strategy, I feel like, let me get out my book because I got this card actually earlier today. And it was about planning something. What was it? Making a plan, of course. It says that when you receive this card, it indicates that this is an optimum time for you to set up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. And I feel like these kind of cards kind of go hand in hand. You have strategy. This is a time for you to make plans, for you to set your goals, and the thinking woman. Thinking woman is exactly how it sounds. It's time for you to think. It's time for you to be contemplative. What do you really want? And I feel like it's about female wisdom or understanding. So yeah. I feel like right now you need to kind of be contemplative, make a list, figure out what you want, what are your goals, get to it, make a plan, make a strategy. It's time. Okay, let's see. Okay, Miriam, what are Muhammad's feelings for Miriam? That was quick. Interesting, you got justice, but you got it right side up. So justice right side up means things are going to work out in your favor. It means things are very balanced. So I feel like with this, you may have he may see you, I guess, as like an equal partner, someone who, you know, when you get with someone and you can kind of tell that there's one person who likes them more than like the other person. I feel like it's not like that. I feel like y'all's feelings are very evenly matched and very evenly balanced. Okay, let's see. It's really. Oh, if she bullied you, that's horrible. Sorry, I need to start scrolling down to read after I read y'all. Well, I feel like if she bullied you, she's gonna get hers. Like I said, that justice card reversed, it was like things were unfair or unbalanced, and now I feel like this is karma's time for her to give her what she deserved, honestly. So, Bettina. So, numbers and synchronicities like that, to me, I saw 1111 And it wasn't even 11, like it was just 11. Like I would see 10, 11, 9, 11. Every single hour on the hour, I would happen to look at my clock and I would see 11. That happened to me before I actually met like my soulmate. And I met my kind of boyfriend, not my boyfriend, no more. It's drama. But whatever. Before I met him, it was I kept seeing synchronicities, and then I started seeing fives, and fives signal big changes. I mean, I never use like actual hard cash from my wallet. And I remember one time I opened my wallet and there was like nickels fell on my lap. Got out of the shower. My hair, like I have curly ass hair, it was literally in the shape of a five on the floor. Like I just started seeing numbers like that, like big changes. And after that, I mean, I got into a relationship, I got a new job, I got like a whole bunch of new great things started happening for me. So I feel like what you can do, because I don't know all the numbers, I'm going to be honest. I would literally look it up on Google. Just, hey, what does 4 mean? What does 5 mean? And I feel like whenever you see it, just kind of look it up and be mindful of that. Yes, ask questions, ask questions. You don't have to ask me if you can ask. Just type them out and I'll just scroll through. Okay, Bettina again, what is Rakib's true feelings for me? Okay, so I'm not gonna ask that. I'm just gonna ask about your love life and we'll see what comes out. Bettina. Okay. So in regards to your love life, you got the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups originally is someone staring at this like big ass cup and all their focus is on it and they don't realize that there are 3 smaller cups behind them. Now, I feel like with in regards to this person you're asking about or even just your love life in general, I feel like you're so focused on one person or you're set on one type of person, you don't realize that you have 3 really good options behind you. And in that it's just like you're kind of focused on the wrong thing. You have like laser vision on one person. You don't realize that there are just as good, if not better options or people that want your attention that you're just kind of completely ignoring because you're so focused on this big old cup that's may not even be that great. You know what I mean? So I feel like keep your options open. Don't feel like you have to just have him. Realize that there are other people offering something to you or that will be offering something to you. So just keep in mind that, don't focus on the wrong person or the wrong things. All right. Any more questions, anybody? You can ask more than one. I'm literally just doing this to practice on my new cards. Yes, ask away. Just ask, please. Okay. Daniel, is my Sagittarius good for me? Okay, well, as a fellow Sag myself, she's probably amazing. But let's ask. Okay, hold on. Okay, pause. Okay, I just got like 5 questions. All right, I'm on Daniel. Is my Sagittarius good for me? Let me shuffle. And you never met her. That's interesting. So I'm going to assume this is more of an online type of deal. Let's see. Daniel. Okay, you got 2 cards. Interesting. Okay. You have the Empress, but it's the backside of the Empress. You have the Five of Pentacles. I'm not sure if this is the front or the back. All right, so these are both kind of, I would say, more reversed. So I need to look up the meaning of these because I normally don't do reverses. Upright, the Empress stands for someone who is very fruitful, someone who's very abundant. Yes, it could mean pregnancy, but I feel like in this reading, this is how you see her. This is how, or I'm sorry, I don't even, oh no, you did say her. Okay, yeah. So this could be how you see her. You could see her as someone who is very nurturing, someone who's very caring, someone who you may want to start a family with in the future. Sorry, I'm looking. It says, if you get this side in a reading, it's tempered with a message to think towards the future. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture as well as the present joys. If you want your happiness to last, take it seriously. Gratefulness is in the door which all happiness enters. So yeah, like I said, I feel like you may see this person as someone you want to start a family with, but it also says to look at the bigger picture. You've never met this girl. So I would definitely be cautious with the Five of Coins, especially, or the Five of Pentacles. It's Five of Pentacles is about feeling abandoned, being left out in the cold. This particular side, it says that it's time for self-assessment in terms of how you use your time, energy, and money. Guilt serves no purpose. Come to peace with yourself by making amends. If you are the one in need of aid, beware that someone in your life wants to help but doesn't know how to offer. Interesting. Because the what do I keep saying Five of Cups? The Five of Coins or the Five of Pentacles is usually about feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold. So just seeing that, I would say that, this might not end that well. But in this interpretation, it says that someone could want to be helped, someone maybe want to help you. And with the Empress, that's someone who is nurturing, someone who may be like a motherly figure. She may want to help you. Maybe if you're having some difficulties financially, maybe if you are kind of going through a rough patch right now, she may want to help you. Now, like I said, this is just going off this interpretation. Usually I wouldn't read the Five of Pentacles that way. I would read it as more of an abandonment or more of it could also relate to like poverty. Like I said, maybe if your financial situation isn't going that well, maybe she actually does want to help you. But I would definitely say, meet this girl. What are you doing? And I would also say a warning too. I am a Sagittarius, and I hate to bash us like this, but, and not all, but most do have some issues with commitment. We do kind of like to play the field a little bit, keep our options open. So just be wary of that, especially if you are in a long distance kind of thing. I'm not saying she will. I didn't get that in the cards, but I'm just saying, knowing us, she might. So lock that shit in. Next. Zone, I'm assuming that's how you say that. X-O-N-E. You want a general love. Let's pull a card for your love. Okay, I believe this is this the Queen? No, wait. Is that the Queen? I think this is the Queen of Swords. In regards to, let me double check. Okay, yes, this is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, it's interesting that she is the only person, or queen in the deck that is not actually married to her king. The king is her brother. So in regards to love, I feel like maybe it hasn't gone so well with you. The Queen of Swords is also in just swords energy in general. It's all about thinking very logically, thinking very, very clearly, very truthfully. It's always using about your head over your heart. So I would say that in love, maybe you tend to do that. You think with your head over your heart. Maybe you don't get too emotionally involved. Maybe you're a little aloof or maybe a little nonchalant in love. I'm not exactly sure. But with this, I'm not sure. Maybe you have like an air, moon, rising, or Venus or something. Okay, way too many. These cards are sticky. Let's see if I can get one more for you. The fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, card number 39. Self-expression and speaking your truth. maybe you have an issue with thinking logically or maybe speaking the truth. Because the Queen of Swords is all about getting to the truth, you know, cutting out the BS. And this card is kind of about expressing your emotions. So maybe you have an issue with speaking your emotions. Maybe you are kind of uncomfortable with the emotional side of yourself. I feel like maybe you should, if that is the case, maybe kind of get in touch a little bit more with your emotions and date around a little bit. Practice speaking how you feel and speaking from the heart. All right, Reina Celeste. Pregnancy. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Okay. All right, you have 2 cards. Interesting. All right. You got the 8 of Cups. I'm not sure which side this is. And if you guys are new, I just got this deck literally a few hours ago. That is why I'm looking this up. These cards are double-sided. I'm not even sure which one's which. These aren't even like reverses. These are literally just 2 ways of thinking of the same card. So I feel like it's very interesting. I get really interesting interpretations off this, just looking at the cards. So I'm doing this just kind of practicing, getting used to this deck. Okay, so this is the back side of the card. You get distance from present circumstances. Okay, when you get some distance from present circumstances, you'll be able to assess them more clearly with less emotional baggage. Look at the root causes of your sorrow and loss. Don't take all the blame, but don't assign it to others either. The comet in this card, which you can see that little shooting star comet, signifies that this is an important milestone in your life's journey. What seems like an ending may just be the beginning. Because the 8 of Cups to me traditionally is all about walking away. But as you can see, it's this little, and it's crazy because this is a kid. He's looking at all these cups and he's just kind of staring at them. And he looks heartbroken. These cups look banged up. These cups have gone through some things. And there's still that hope. There's still that shooting star. And then you also got the Tower, which this seems to be the light side of the Tower. Maybe I need to look up again the interpretation, because usually the Tower is all about the ending, but this side seems to be the ending. You got the Tower with the brightness, the sun maybe coming out. So let's see what the interpretation is for that. That's interesting. Okay, so this side of the Tower says, look back over the events and choices that have led you to this present situation. Did you listen to your own inner guidance, or did your thunder along the wrong road obvious to your destination? There's nothing for you here, but you can learn from your errors. All right, so you got cards that are kind of like sit back and think what brought you here. Both of your cards have kind of said that about contemplation. Look about what led you to this situation. I don't know your situation, but right now it says that I would say no to the soon part. Now, what gives me hope is that it will happen, is you still have this hope right here. But it's saying, I feel like you have some work to do within yourself first, you know? And with this Tower card, it's like lightning struck, but it's still day. And it's like all hope isn't gone, but right now I feel like the time isn't right. You have some, I don't know, just listen to the cards. They were like, you have to think about what brought you to this place. So I'd contemplate, why do you want a baby? Are you doing it for the right reasons? Are you, and I mean ready financially, emotionally? Are you stable in your life? Just really think hard about why you want the things that you want and how you got to this point in your life of wanting it and why you think now is the best time. Because I'm not getting soon, but I am getting that there is definitely that shooting star. There's definitely hope. Okay, let's see. Sorry, and if I skipped you, I apologize. I just saw that right now. Oh no, I just did yours. Ha, kitty. Let's see. Okay, baby girl 241, general. Let's see what comes out. Okay. You got the Four of Swords. This is all about healing. See which side this is. So yeah, the Four of Swords is usually about healing after heartbreak. You got the back side. It says that. Ooh, this one says flatly, you can do no more in your present circumstances. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you are exhausted. Let someone else put the fire out. Girl. Heal yourself, let things go, whatever you're going through, let someone else put the fire out, let someone else deal with it. Take the time for you, get yourself right, relax, decompress, and let it go. Linda Duffy, the love you spoke of, I feel is my soulmate, but I don't think he's speaking the truth about his feelings for me. He's a player, I think I am right. If you feel that way, then you are right. Whenever I have those kind of feelings and I try to doubt myself, you'll regret it. Trust me. Go with your first instinct. It's going to hurt a lot more in the long run if you continue it on, and you're going to be even more pissed off at yourself that you didn't listen to yourself. Am I safe? Malina Mal, am I safe? You asked me a question. I don't know if that was... I'm going to skip that one because I don't know exactly what you're asking, Malina. You can go into greater detail. I will answer it again. Ellen, my question is, what does the rest of my 2019 look like? All right. Well, girl, we only got a few weeks. Let's see. Ellen. Wow, that came out quick. That's beautiful. 3 of Cups. That's literally No, I'm not tripping. Yeah, that's celebrations. That's happiness. That's parties. That is happiness, girl. Like, your rest of your 2019 looks excellent. Let me just double check. You got the backside of it. Gathering with friends. You don't need to have a special occasion to celebrate. Friendship is cause for celebration. You might even want to go to church or temple just to rejoice with people. Yeah, it looks good, girl. Your rest of your 2019 looks like party. All right. Okay, Cheeky Dominguez. You want to know if you... Hi. Merry Christmas. You want to know if you're going to reunite with your soul partner. All right, Cheeky. Let me shuffle this. Cheeky. Oh. Okay, this is a lot. I do want to say that I do see the Lovers on here too, but this is a lot of cards. All right. Again, Cheeky. Why did that one come out again? Okay, you got the 3 of Cups. Let me see if that's accurate. Okay. Oh, okay, this is interesting. All right, so for Cheeky, you got the 8 of Wands. This is quick communication. This is something happening that's very unexpected. You got the Lovers, but I think you got the backside of it. I'm going to need to read up on that. And you got the 10 of Swords, which is like heartbreak. Let me look at the Lovers. Let me see what side of the Lovers that is before I go further. All right, so... Okay, so it's on, okay, because the front side of this Lovers, it's light, it looks happy. The back side, it looks a little dark. That's why I was like, hold up, let me see what this means. Okay, it says the energy is cooler here than on the other side and much more balanced. The Lovers are alone now, and there's a sense of calm. It should be easier to see where you're going and how you're going to get there together. Consider your elemental qualities. Where they create an explosion, they will come together in perfect union. And then you got the 10 of Swords. And let's not, I don't know, you got the 3 of Cups too, but it was right after the other girl got the 3 of Cups. But I mean, that flew. That's about celebrations too. By any chance, could you be pregnant? I don't know if you could, Cheeky, but I'm just saying, It is not uncommon for the Three of Cups to be a celebration about pregnancy, and with this Eight of Wands, this is unexpected news. I'm just saying. It might not be, it just might be, this person may come back with this quick, unexpected message. You may have some kind of communication with them that kind of comes out of the blue. I do see, and you said soul partner, and usually when people say them, I'm like, okay, is this really their soulmate? So I never ask about soulmates because this person might not really be your soulmate, but this person is your soulmate with the Lovers. You were right, girl. But it says that the energy is cooler here. You should know where you're going with your partner. Like, I feel like you guys have maybe been through this again a few times, and it's like, you know where you're going. You know how you guys know each other. You guys kind of know what to expect from each other, but it's like kind of like an opposites thing. We have fire, and then we have the tree. We have earth, and I'm not saying that's y'all's signs. I'm just saying like that's kind of almost an opposite energy. One's fiery, one's more grounded. That could be how y'all's personalities are. Maybe you guys are kind of, maybe some opposites there. You guys aren't completely always on the same page. But then let's not forget about this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords usually represents heartbreak. It represents just being completely done. Like you're stabbed, emotionally, you're finished. But the interpretation that I read earlier was like, the guy could be looking back and this could be his armor that was empty. Or this could be the guy and he's dead looking at himself. So I feel like this interpretation of the Ten of Swords could have a different meaning. But for me, it's like, you've been here before with this person. You know this person. I feel like you guys definitely have a soul tie or a soulmate connection. So you guys are going to keep wanting to come back no matter how much you may hurt each other. So yeah, I feel like, you could reunite with them. But you kind of already know how it's going to go. And since you know how it's going to go, you know how this person is, you need to make a smarter decision about what to do. And I'm not saying don't be with them. I'm saying be mindful of the issues that brought y'all apart and see how you guys can come together again. All right. Daniel, again, is someone from the past really coming back? I thought you already had this internet girlfriend. Why are you asking me about someone else? All right, let's see, Daniel, and then Marlena, I'm gonna do yours after that. I got you. All right, Daniel, someone from the past coming back to. I'm already ruining these cards. I'm so mad. I can already tell some of these are like starting to get like tore up on the edges. I think I just shuffle really aggressively, and I need to stop. I need to be more gentle when I shuffle. Just, I don't know. I feel the need to shuffle super hard. Okay, you got this. You got the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is about some kind of, to me, it's about deception, or it could be running away. And as you can see, this man is guilty. He stole those swords. Like, I wouldn't trust it. So in regards to someone coming back from your past, I feel like you can't trust this person if they do come back. They do come back, I feel like they may be a little shady, they may be deceptive, they may be lying to you or keeping something from you. It says, someone is sneaking or acting dishonorable. There is some history in the situation from the past that will hurt more when the truth comes out. It's time for everyone to put their cards on the table, including any feelings of betrayal, past hurts, or failures. So to me, this is like, they might come back, but they don't have your best intentions at heart. Like, if you need this kind of closure, get your closure, get everything laid out on the table, but don't trust this person. All right, Melina, are you safe? Okay. I gotta be mindful not to be so mean or too direct. I'm very blunt, but you should always feel safe. And I feel like if you don't feel safe, then do something about it. If someone's bullying you, I don't want to sound cliche, but stick up for yourself. They may only be bullying you because they know that you will tolerate it, or because they know that you're just not going to do anything about it. Don't let people walk over you. Don't let people treat you any kind of way. You teach people how you want to be treated. Don't let people do that to you. I'm going to pull a card anyway, but I'm just saying, girl. Ooh, you saw how that one flew? Wow, Two of Swords. It's your choice. That if that isn't a message, then I don't know what is. I don't even need to look. That is literally your choice. Two of Swords, you have a choice. How do you want people to treat you? Don't let people treat you any kind of way. You don't want to be treated a certain way, then stick up for yourself. And I don't mean go beat people up or anything like that. I mean verbally stand up for yourself. Tell them you're not taking their shit anymore. Like, literally, like, you don't even have to, like, or you could just literally, I mean, I don't know if this works for you too, ignore people. If people have something to say about me, I literally ignore them because their opinion means nothing to me. All right. All right, baby girl is jealous of me. Is jealous of you. Oop, that one popped out pretty. Okay. This is the, I'm assuming, yeah, this is the King of Cups. Okay, so the cup's all about using your intuition. It's about emotions. I feel like with this, first of all, use your intuition, but also, why do you care if someone's jealous of you? Just keep doing you. If they're jealous, then they're jealous. That's their problem. That shouldn't mean anything to you. Don't get your emotions too attached onto what people think of you or how people feel about you, because literally, like, it doesn't even matter. Honestly. And that's not even like, that's just my personal advice. Fuck everyone. Viviana Reyes, am I going to have a baby soon? Viviana Reyes. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Okay. So, you got the Six of Wands, but I think you got it the opposite side of it. So, yeah. I've seen the upright side. This is the other side. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, you got the back side of the Six of Wands. So it says when you get this side, it's a victory. People tend to overlook what the roles were played in this endeavor. Mutual congratulations. Over time, resentment may come to the surface if recognition isn't given to those who deserve it. Okay. So with this, oh my god, hold on. I'm sorry, I need to turn my fan on. It just got really, really hot. Whew, I didn't even turn my, that's crazy. I never even turned my fan off. But somehow during this reading, my fan got turned off, and I'm getting like so hot. Oh my god. Whew. I feel like if you're gonna get see, I want to say yes just because this card is about victory, but I also feel like I need to pull another card because this is technically the other side of it. And it's like this card talks about wanting recognition, and I'm not. Okay, here we go. You got 48, the Angel of Balance, and 15, the Angel, Appreciation. So card number 48, the Angel of Balance. Let's see if there's any other insight to that. Being centered and self-honoring in your choices. It says things may have been out of sync in the past, but this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are in balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy. Your intuition will lead you to the right direction. Okay. And then card of appreciation, number 15. Be grateful, basically. This card is telling you that you have much to be grateful for. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose to appreciate. Alright, so with this, I feel like this is interesting because this Six of Wands is talking about, yes, you're going to get victory, but you're desiring recognition. So I'm not sure what that kind of recognition is. So I feel like, yes, you're going to have a baby, but it's like you're desiring to be recognized for something. And it's like you have the card of balance here and the card of being appreciative. So to me, it's just be appreciative of what you have. Balance is coming. If you feel like you haven't been appreciated, or you feel like you're not getting recognized for something that you're doing, it's like you will soon. But it's like you have this desire to be recognized. Balance is coming. Just be appreciative of what you have right now. So it's like, yes, things are going to be in your favor, but maybe not at the exact moment. Just kind of be patient. You'll get what you want, but just be thankful of what you have right now. Forever grateful. Does your ex think of you? Forever grateful. Well, clearly you're thinking about them a lot. My goodness. Y'all, exes are exes for a reason. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's certainly a message. Let's see, is this upright? Okay. So, okay, no, this is up. Yeah, this is upright. So this is the Emperor. Upright. The Emperor represents an Aries. I don't know if you may have some of that in your chart. He may have some of that in his chart, whatever the reason may be. The Emperor is very, I want to say kind of controlling, very dominant, very alpha personality. But they can also be very possessive about what's theirs. Now, in regards to if they're thinking about you, something about that once, I don't know, it's almost like, it's not like you're a possession, but they could feel possessive towards you. And I don't know if you would count that as thinking about you, but they may feel like and I don't want to say own you, but they may feel like you are theirs. And some people find that attractive, some people don't, but I feel like they have this kind of, maybe this kind of hold or this kind of grasp on you. And even if y'all aren't together, it's like y'all are together. Like he has that mindset kind of thing. Okay, sorry. Joanna P. Should you move on without looking back? If you're thinking about it, you should probably do it. Ooh, look at me. I need to take my own advice. Y'all. Alright, let's see. Alright, Joanna P. Should you move on? Okay. You got the Knight of Swords, baby. Run. Not only should you move on, you should fly away. But you got the backside of it, so let me see. Sorry. Let's see. Where are the... I don't like how... Well, I guess it's nice that they have it set up like... So I'm talking to myself. Okay. Wait, is this... Oh, yeah, no, this is Knight of Swords. Okay. This card, it says, can symbolize freedom. A sense of freedom in the matters of the heart, and it will reveal more about yourself. When he allows himself to admit what he truly wants and to pursue it wholeheartedly, he won't fear, and he'll show his true face. Run. Look back. Like I said, if you're thinking about it, you should probably do it. And I say that jokingly, but I'm being like dead serious. Like, if you're thinking about leaving, do it, because I feel like that's just your spirit telling you, like, go, girl, go, leave. And your heart's trying to hold you back, but it's time for you to go. Pursue what you want, do what you want, be free. All right, Iman Ahmed, what is O Virgo intention towards me. So we're just going to see what this Virgo's intention is towards you. Okay, they got a lot of intentions towards you. Let's see. Interesting. The Six of Cups, but okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm used to. I don't know what this side means. This is the opposite side. Six of Cups is usually about the past coming back into play. And it says this side is about taking advantage of upbeat emotions. But don't be carried away by the delicious giddiness of youth. So yeah, Six of Cups to me, I think of it two ways. So yes, there's a traditional way of thinking about, oh, maybe it's nostalgia, oh, thinking about the past, children, that kind of thing, maybe getting back to, finding things that you loved to do as a child, that kind of BS. To me, the Six of Cups can also represent like a past life relationship, someone you have known before in the past. Even if this is a new person, it's like y'all souls recognize each other. And in regards to someone's intentions towards you and getting the Six of Cups, like maybe this person wants to have children with you. Regardless, I feel like it's good intentions. I don't feel like this is bad. You may feel like you've known this person before. You may feel like you met this person before. Regardless, I feel like the intentions are good. Shalonda Caseo. I'm sorry, I fucked that up. Okay, Shalonda. You want to know if you're going to travel next year. Let's see. Okay. Five of Swords. Generally, Five of Swords is not a good card. Let's see what side this is. Okay, so this is the upright side. It says victory comes at a price that may seem too dear for the rewards gained. You may feel depleted physiologically. Winning a battle you're not convinced is righteous. Okay, so I'm getting no. I feel like some other things are going to come up. And traveling just is not going to seem as important, or it's not going to be placed as high on your priority list as it is right now. So for traveling, I would say in the next 3 months or so, I would say probably not going to happen. I feel like some other things are going to come up. And you might just be too drained too. But maybe after, I always try to give my cards a 3-month window or so. So I would say no, since this is the 5, I would say even 3 to 5 months, I would say not a good idea. I feel like some other stuff is going to come up that's a little bit more important. Maybe that's going to take your energy or maybe put a strain on you financially that you can't really travel. But 3 to 5 months, I would say probably not. Thank you. All right, Miss Sweets, who's coming towards ya? Let's see. Shuffle. Yes, if you have any questions, just ask. You don't have to ask me. If you can ask a question, just ask. All right, Miss Sweets, who's coming towards you for the rest of this week? Wow. Okay, we got 3 cards. Okay, let's see. All right, 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and 9 of Swords. 2 of these I think you got in the reverse or the opposite side. So let's see. 7 of Wands to me is about. It's one of those cards, and I hate to say, it's one of those cards I really just don't like. It's kind of like it can go either way type of deal. In this book, it says, it's wise to learn from successes and failures. Defeat is an obvious teacher. Learning from victory is more subtle. The lessons include humility, compassion, generosity, spirit, and faith. Yeah, I would say 7 of Wands, it's always about you could be victorious if you put forth enough effort, or things can just go down the freaking drain. Six of Cups, that's the card, and you got it in the same position. I would say past life relationship. Maybe someone from the past, someone who it didn't work out in the past could be coming back to you. Nine of Swords is about, I would say, mental issues. Maybe some depression, maybe some anxiety. This is not really seeming about love, but let's see if this picks up. I just need to see what side of the Nine of Swords this is. Alright. So this is the front side. So yeah, you could be caught into fear, you could be caught into negativity, maybe worrying about someone's perceptions of you, maybe not sleeping very well, maybe having some anxiety. Whatever it is, I feel like this isn't in regards too much to love, but I feel like possibly someone you dealt with in the past could come back and is gonna kind of fuck with your mind. You know, it may put you in a very confusing position. You may be up contemplating a lot, thinking, why did this person come back? What do they want with me? What are their intentions? I feel like that could be kind of the deal. All right. Finn82. Does Red want to be in a relationship with me? Let's see. Does Red want to be? Okay. I would say yes. You got the Three of Cups. That's about celebrations. It's about joy. You got the Magician. You have manifestation. You got the back side of the Magician, though. Let me see what that means. So the back side. Okay, so it says if you find your endeavors stalling or not progressing at the pace that you want it to, focus. Magic requires concentration and freedom from distractions. The power is there, but you must bring it forth yourself. So if you're asking if Red wants a relationship with you, I feel like maybe this is kind of like a create your own destiny type of thing. Maybe you need to be the one to kind of put the first move. The ball may be kind of, or they may feel like the ball is in your court. So I feel like, yes, they do. You might just have to be the one that puts, gets the ball rolling. And then you go, yeah, you have the Three of Cups. That's joy, that's happiness, that's celebrations. I would say yeah. Right. Anybody else have any more questions? You're welcome. And remember, guys, to subscribe to my channel, please. All right, no more questions. All right, let me give it a few more seconds and then I'm going to go. All right, bet. Thank you, guys. I actually had fun doing this. Playing with my new cards, very interesting. I apologize if it was a little slow because I have to look up the meanings of these double-sided cards. Anyways, I might probably do this again if I get bored, if I need more practice. So thank you guys for, I guess, kind of helping me out too. All right. Let me figure out how to end this shit. No, I'm actually being very serious. Oh no.